Okay, I hope I'm completely done with the glow. I've been through every part of the place and learned all about the FEV virus and what that military base was created for, including that other military base, the Mariposa one, which is to the northwest. I assume it's quite close by my vault, by the way, relatively speaking. Which leaves me with a few options, but all of them will be along the way and going down the same track towards the end goal, which is to eliminate the super mutant threat. For that, I would really appreciate the Brotherhood of Steel's help. I'll also have to round up my companions for such a mission, since I assume I'll be facing an army of the enemy. First, I have to find them, though. That's the key. That area seems to have no other settlements, and if the Brotherhood of Steel hasn't scouted it, then there must be a reason for it. Or maybe they did in the past, but found nothing. They've been here for the last 80 years, I assume, so logically that would be the case. The information I've discovered about FEV, or Forced Evolution Virus, has been really terrifying and intellectually fascinating. I can see why the old US government would have been fooling around with various types of super soldier experiments. However, some things go too far, like what kind of creature you create with the FEV in a human body. All the super mutants I've encountered seem very unintelligent, like I said before, like cavemen. But if they were to find people with no radiation, like those in my vault, then by what the test results show could mean that they would be able to create highly intelligent super mutants. They cannot breed, though, which the supercomputer Zax tried to assure me of. But even so, would they actually be able to grow old and die, or would they continue living on forever with the FEV? Regardless, I wouldn't subject others to such a fate, and I definitely wouldn't want to be injected with FEV myself. So this mutant army thing, even if they weren't openly hostile and attacking caravans, the threat would need to be removed regardless. They're just too dangerous. Sort of like what our vault overseer said. You know, I've never actually called him by his first name, Jacorin. He's one of the older members of the vault, and us younger ones just call him overseer. He's been highly respected by many people, until lately with the protests from the younger vault dwellers who want to be able to leave the vault. I've always liked Jacorin, and he and my father have always gotten along well too. So, once all this nonsense with the mutants has been dealt with, then I can return home to my comfortable vault and never have to worry about the outside world again. Alright, Miles.
Looks like you found some power armor. I've heard of a chemical process that I could use to harden the surface of the armor. However, I'm missing some information that could give me the last few clues to the formula and reagents necessary. I've heard the librarian at the hub, Mrs. Stapleton, has some journals and books that might be of use. If you could get those from there, I could probably test the process on your armor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Mrs. Stapleton. Sounds good. I'll go talk to Mrs. Stapleton. Good thing you know how to improve this armor. I was wondering what armor you were talking about. I'll be back, Miles. Now, to the hub. See, I'm traveling by myself. So, I mean, I'm not in any danger, I don't think. But yeah, it's a little bit of a lonely road being out all by myself. It does take days and days to get from place to place, but I've learned how to survive out here, to a decent extent. I mean, I've got food and water, but I know how to get from some sources, but I wouldn't just want to survive out here for weeks or months just on my own without going to see any trading place to get more supplies. So I've returned to the hub, and I have a lot of things to sell. This is actually the logical place to go to for me next anyways. I've got to sell off everything I possibly can. There she is, Mrs. Stapleton.
Good to see you again. What might you be looking for today?
Hi. Do you have a set of chemistry journals? Miles and Adytum said you might.
Yes, I've heard from Miles and I have the ones he's looking for. They will cost you $750.
Right, okay. Sounds good. Here's the money.
Here you are, sir. Say hello to Miles for me.
Ah, sounds like she likes him. Oh, but, I have so many things, and I know your books are expensive. So many things to sell. Let's see what kind of deal we can get here and what books I can buy. Oh, on the way back from the hub. Oh, super mutants.
Now you die.
Oh, it didn't even affect me. I was hit. Didn't affect me. Alright. Take this. Right in the eyes. Oh, melt. You're next. The eyes for you. Wow. And I was worried going up against them I might get hurt. Not at all. Not at all. Well, there's no one to sell these things to. Maybe... I don't think that there's anyone that I've seen that I can barter with at the Brotherhood either. Well, I'll take one. Right, so at the hub, from Mrs. Stapleton, I bought more first aid and survival magazines. First aid books and survival magazines, and I think, as I said, I probably wouldn't be able to survive for weeks or months. Now I think I can. I've learned so much. Now back to Adytum. Really early in the morning. Right. Okay. Adytum. Hello again. Razor. That was her name.
Hey there, Milton. I hope you are doing well.
It is good that the regulators are gone.
Oh, Miles.
Had a chance to get to the hub yet and visit Mrs. Stapleton?
Yeah, here are the books.
Miles takes the books from Milton and starts flipping through them.
Yes,
He mumbles to himself for a few more minutes.
Well, I think I can figure it out, but it will take a full day for the bonding to occur.
Oh.
Is that acceptable?
Well, makes sense, actually. I just don't know what I'm going to do, but not a problem.
Miles takes Milton's armor. Milton spends much of his time rereading his books and magazines over the next day, but also attempts to assist Miles where he can. He realizes that Miles knows much more about chemistry than he does, and learns a few things along the way. All in all, the next day passes quickly, and Milton enjoys his time just taking a break from the world. Miles hands Milton's armor back to him, and it seems to glint a little more than it did before.
Well, I think it worked. Hope it helps you out.
Alright, thanks, Miles. Thanks a lot.
You're a good man, Milton. I'm glad I got to know you. Take care out there.
Oh, it's even better than it was. Get my weapon. T-51 power armor. The hardening process has improved the defensive capability of this high-tech armor. It weighs 100 pounds. However, it does allow me to carry a lot more. Wow. Right. I think I'm really ready to go up against those super mutants. Next thing is going to scout the, it's not on my Pip-Boy. Scout the northern area, looking for where they all are. So let's get to that. Where that military base is to the northwest, I mean to say. Okay, so I'm going to be playing it a little wild here. Let's go towards the Brotherhood. And then beyond that, I don't know what to expect. Maybe there'll be like a whole city of mutants. Maybe ghouls live among them? Like they kind of did in Necropolis. My map is showing something up here. To the northeast from here. Oh. There's no sign of life in here. That's a burned out husk. Nuked back in the day. Just sides of buildings still standing. I mean, it doesn't even have to be nuked. Kind of does. Look at the damage to it. 80 years. I'd say around 50 years of no maintenance. Probably a little less in California because it doesn't get as much rain. It's a desert here. But in your average place, I would say 50 years. Even in California, you're going to see things just falling apart, right? No maintenance on the old buildings. Northwest. From... Well, that's... Oh. Vault 13's right there. Alright, so this was Junktown, and down in the hub. Now, what was his name? Henry? That ghoul. I don't think his name was Henry. Something like that. Harry? Anyways, he said to them... That was months ago that I saw him. Like 6 months ago, or 5 months ago. Northwest. Well, Northwest is kind of Brotherhood of Steel. So, I'm gonna just search the area. It's getting really mountainous. It's on the other side of where they put Vault 13. I'm hoping... I mean, nothing's coming up on my map. Hoping that's in, yeah, a more open area. This is harder to survive in out here. Less water. I hope I didn't pass it already. Oh, what is this? What is that? 3 super mutants and...
Kill the Buckethead!
It's like a massive heads and legs. Oh, that's disgusting. Right, this, I think, is their leader. That looks like their leader that I faced. Take a headshot. This might hurt. I think I run into one of their patrols. Ah, melted him. Oh, it's coming at me. What is that? Eek. Ah, it's trying to bite me. Okay, well, I'm shooting this thing with the legs. I'd rather get punched than bitten. I don't know why. Maybe aim for the eyes? It's got a spiked collar on it. Oh, disgusting. Just melted into bones. Eek. Okay, this spindly thing is next. Maybe I'll shoot the ganglia? Oh, well, at least that's gone. Ah! Right. Well, I'm barely being touched here. Just don't like getting punched regardless. Take this in the eyes. Oh. Maybe that rock over there will take that in the eyes, but let's try that again. Gotcha. Ah. The suit's taking the punishment. Ah. Ah, another melted super mutant. You take this right in the head. Oh, missed.
You enter hell today!
Your turn to suffer. Right, I keep missing. Take this in the eyes. Oh. Wow. Everything is goo and bones. This is really disgusting. Yeesh. These super mutants don't have anything on them? I don't even want to touch the other ones. Well, this one had a gun. Laser rifle. Right, so I think I'm nearby because I just ran into one of their patrols. Like, those things are so hideously mutated. I don't even know what to say about that. That was the most awful, hideous mutation I've ever seen or could imagine. One thing that had 2 heads. Right, let's go south and see if we can't find anything in this area. Well, I mean, I am scouting the northern areas, right? The northern wastes. Well, there's something over there. Let's see if this is what I'm looking for. Is this the military base? Oh no, it's another burnt out city. Nothing here. Oh, that was a bust. Let's try this area up here. Another super mutant patrol? Rats! Well, he must be desperate to be coming after somebody in power armor. Well, not like they would know. Well, you'd think rats. Rats have eyes. They have noses. You would think... I mean, I could be a robot for all they know. Well, rats probably aren't very smart. Sayonara, rats. Nothing so far. Oh wait, something to the northwest of here. Maybe that's it. A little something. Oh, super mutant. Another one. 3 of them. And an entrance over there into the side of some mountainous spot. 4 of them. 4 super mutants.
Hey,
I think
you
I
see
found
that?
it.
Looks
Okay.
like shiny.
I found their base.
Glint hurts
Good
my
enough.
eyes. What it doing?
Well, that's it. That's the military base. That's where they're coming from. Because, yeah, that was where the experiments took over. So let's return back to the Brotherhood. That's where they're creating them. What was the name of that mutant? Henry?
Look at
Harry?
it! Bucket for head!
Oh,
Let's rip it apart!
I think I should shoot their leader because they have the weapons. Take this in the eyes. Yeek. Well, next, I'm gonna shoot this ganglia thing. Yeek. Alright, come try punching me. Oh, it's got a Gatling gun. I was not hurt, but he hit his friend. Oh, more Gatling guns.
Human weapons
Not hurt
can't
again.
harm me!
Wow! Oh, I'm not getting hurt at all. Okay, take this. Right in the head. And this. Right, just you and me now. Ah. Still not comfortable. I feel like getting... It's like when I was a kid, I got punched in the gut by that bully. What was his name? The first one to leave. Well, it hurt back then, but it's nothing like actually getting shot with bullets. Right, I think I've gained in skill. Let's see what I can get here. My skills have improved to the point where I can pick an additional skill to focus on. And that would be speech. With all the convincing and talking and, well, bartering I've been doing the last, well, since leaving the vault. Right, so, I mean, I know I've gotten up in skill and speech quite a bit. What was it? Oh, also repair. Very important. Everything that I've learned from that. And energy weapons. My skill keeps on improving. Maybe I'll stop missing occasionally. Lockpicking and traps could also help, but... Oh, who cares? I'm not really big on that. I haven't done too much of it. A few... I haven't disarmed any traps, but I have disarmed a few... or picked a few locks. Right, I think that's good. What was that, a flamer? Okay. Now back to the Brotherhood. Nine in the morning. So, I didn't see much of the bottom levels. I'm going to start at level 1.
Some members of the Brotherhood might be offended if a stranger, I mean, a new initiate, approaches them with a weapon.
Okay. Put away my gun. Okay, so let's practice room over there. They do their daily training. Let's go down to level 2, which I've never even seen. You know, when we do assault that mutant base, and obviously I'm going to have to be part of it, I'm going to go get my companions again. Oh, looks like a classroom of, yeah, learning off the computer consoles.
All right, continue working on the problem. Don't mind the visitor.
I don't want to interrupt the class. Done enough as it is walking in. What's this room? Oh, it looks like a medical room. Well. Hello.
Hello, how can I help you?
I am a little radiated. Would you be able to cure that?
Radiation is very dangerous.
Oh.
You should be more careful.
Okay.
We'll be having
Okay, there
another
you go.
test tomorrow
I
for
hope the
those of
foam
you that
didn't
are on
irritate your
section.
skin.
Just foam, huh? Oh, so you removed it. Nice. Okay, so do you do operations?
But of course, it's very costly and time-consuming.
Can you give me details on that?
Well, I can help make you stronger, more perceptive, increase your endurance, help improve your learning process, and increase your dexterity. Which would you like more information on? I can only do each operation once.
I would like my agility. Could you increase, you can increase my physical attributes. I wouldn't mind my agility.
That isn't that tough of an operation, but it is very costly and time-consuming. It will take 3 weeks and cost 5,000 scripts.
3 weeks? I'll pass for now.
Do you want to ask about another
okay.
one?
Well, no, I know where to go if I want to increase. Wow. I just want to... Okay, I'll come back here. Because you can make me faster, stronger, more resilient. Why wouldn't I want to do that? I mean, it's kind of like making me a super soldier. Without being a super mutant, of course. Oh, this one's locked. These are where people... This is their living quarters. Locked. So this one's locked too. Same with the other one down at the end. Well, I'll ask to see if I can be assigned a space. Hello there.
Hi there. You must be Brother Milton, the new initiate from the outside. My name's Jerry. I'm your new roommate. I'm an initiate too. I've been studying so hard. Are you an initiate knight or scribe?
I'm a knight. I'm an initiate knight.
Yeah, being a knight would be great. They see lots of action and get to build all the stuff. I haven't decided yet, but I'm leaning towards knight myself. Am I boring you? Some people say that I talk a lot, but I just don't think they understand. I just have a lot to say.
No, not at all. I tend to talk a lot too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I'm glad you'll be my new roommate. My last one always wore earplugs. I don't know why. Anyhow, feel free to leave anything you don't like here. I don't take up much space. Do you want the top bunk? I'll change if you want. You don't snore, do you? Oh, it doesn't matter. See ya.
Well, I think we'll get along just fine. I mean, if he hasn't noticed, I'm wearing power armor, so I would be a knight. Eventually to become a paladin. Which one is my locker?
It doesn't matter.
I guess it doesn't
Take either, or both if you want. I'm just tired of being the only one using this room.
They're both empty, just take one. I know where... well, there's 12 bunks in here. I don't mind the middle or the bottom if he already has one. Wait, is there no one else here?
Nope, roomie, just you and me. This'll be fun.
It is a little weird that they have 2 toilets side by side. There's nothing... no barriers.
Privacy means little in the Brotherhood.
Oh, there's some ammunition in that one.
No one was using them, so I just put my bullets in both.
Both? Well, I don't need it.
See ya, roomie. Wow, this is going to be so much fun.
I don't feel comfortable leaving my power armor just yet. So, this is it. I know where to go for everything. I have a place to stay. I'll be back. Let's go down to the 3rd and 4th era. Eras. Levels. What's down there? Third. So I have been down here, I think. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. Let's just see what's going on. I think each floor was described to me. The 4th floor is where the leaders are in the council. Hello?
Hello, Initiate. Everything is secure.
Good to hear. Oh, looks like more lessons. Maybe, I mean, these people aren't taking direct lessons. They're doing their own thing. Let's see if I can talk to the instructor. Hello there.
Greetings. I have not seen you here before. Are you lost? May I be of service?
So what is this place?
This is the library. Here, we keep records of all technical data on weaponry and technology, and of course, the history of the Brotherhood.
Is this place where I would find holodiscs?
We have many holodiscs here in the library. They are divided between history, technology, and weapon design.
I wouldn't mind seeing a holodisc on the Brotherhood's history.
Well, it's good to see someone interested in our great history. Unlike others around here. Here you go. This is a disc of some of our earliest writings.
Oh, thank you. I do have a question, though.
How can I help you?
So what do you do here?
I am Vree's assistant.
Well, you're Vree's assistant. What do you do as Vree's assistant?
My area of speciality is the Brotherhood's history. It seems that some people around here have forgotten the importance of our history.
Well, what could be more important than history?
Vree seems to think that the research of new weaponry and the information gathered from mutant autopsies is more important than our history. She has forgotten that our history is a vital part of our lives. It has gotten so bad that many of the new initiates don't even know who Roger Maxson is or what exactly he did for us.
Roger Maxson. So I've met Elder Maxson. Maybe he's a descendant? It looks like Vree is the person I want to talk to. Goodbye.
All right, initiate.
Yeah, I've heard about her. Hey, wait, are you Vree?
Greetings. It's a fine day for learning. Can I help you?
I heard something about holodiscs. How can I read them?
Use your Pip-Boy 2000 to read the discs. Insert the disc into the reader. If you have the proper computer skills, you should be able to scan the data.
Yeah, I think I'll have to do that in the Brotherhood's history. I've done it before. I guess I was just asking a stupid, silly question. Can I ask another question?
Go ahead.
I'd like to know more about the weapons we make here.
Speak to the Knights. Ask them to show you one of the latest laser pistols I designed.
Ah. I've got another question.
Go ahead.
Right, so how can I prevent radiation poisoning?
You would need some anti-radiation drugs. I have some. Take these immediately if you think you're near radiation.
Ah. Can I ask another question?
Go ahead.
So, what's causing all the mutations?
Between the nuclear and biogenic weapons used in the war, it's surprising we don't have more mutations. However, if we can hold out, everything will be okay.
Why do you say that?
All the mutants I've studied have been sterile. They can't breed with another creature. If we could clean up the mutation sources, we should be able to simply outlive the mutants.
Interesting theory. Any proof?
Here, take this holodisc. It's got copies of my autopsies on mutant corpses. It clearly shows that no mutant could possibly reproduce successfully.
Ah. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so I've got 2 holodiscs to look through. And this one. So, Vree's experiment tape, and what's this Sophia tape? This is the history of the Brotherhood. The exodus from the accursed base was a trying time for the men and their families. While there was no radioactive fallout to contend with, they were frequently beset by the fallout of humanity. Roving bands of psychotic marauders attempted several attacks on that noble group. Let's see, this written from... Yeah, trying to embellish how things were. The company itself was in no danger, for they wore the armor of power. Members of their families were not so lucky. Once the vermin found out they were easily repelled, they began to fire on the unarmed civilians from a distance. They took a great many casualties, yet for every member of the Exodus that was struck down in this way, our noble brethren took 2 lives from the wasteland. Finally, the forefathers came to the safety of the bunker. Captain Maxon, the great deliverer, decreed this to be our new home, and all was well. In the fullness of time, the bunker became our home, our temple, and our salvation from the terrors of the outside world. We began to build and shape our fortress into something glorious, the beauty of which the technologically bereft world had never seen before. Yet there were those who sought still more. These restless souls demanded we look to the southeast for the advanced technology that was supposedly housed there. Isn't that the glow? Captain Maxon warned these impetuous youths that the research facility was doubtlessly destroyed when we were spared, but they would not hear his words. They took their sanctified armor and headed off to find their holy grail, but not before they spoke the deliverer's name in vain, questioning his very bravery. These men were never heard from again. That's the group I found in the glow. Well, now they know what happened to him. So let's see what Vrie's experiment tape says. Initial observations. This is truly amazing. Some of the knights on a patrolling expedition came across an unusual creature. This creature appears to be humanoid and quite possibly was once of a human state. However, there are many differences in the structure of this creature than that of normal humans. In the initial investigation of this creature, it is discovered to have a cellular structure akin to that of humans. Before any possible decomposition can take place, I am taking down the statistics of this subject. Statistics of Subject A. Height 3.2 meters. Oh, that's really tall. Wow. 10 feet? Mass 363.21 kilograms? So, over 700 pounds? Gender indeterminate. Skin color predominantly gray with tints of green under the current lighting system. Uncertain if this is due to decay or exposure in the wastelands. Note, the skin is extremely tough with respect to scalpels. Mass breakdown. Muscle mass 77.41%, bone mass 10.23%, fat mass 3.02%, tissue mass 9.34%. So they're very lean, very muscular. Cellular structure. Cells undergo cellular division at an increased rate. Mitosis occurs at a rate 15% quicker than that of normal humans. Cellular structure appears to be highly similar to humans. Genetic structure shows a strong correlation between the subject and Homo sapiens, possible a mutation from the nuclear and biochemical agent remnants of the war. DNA strands appear to be very complete. All recessive genes for ailments appear to have been eradicated from the system. The RNA strands also appear to have been manipulated to allow for a greater transmission of signals. Initial hypothesis. Based on the increased size of the neurotransmitters and synaptic receivers, I would hypothesize the subject had acute reflexes and heightened sentences. Based on the reports the Knights gave of the area in which the subject was discovered, barren, high radiation, extremely high concentrations of chemical agents. It is a wonder the subject survived as long as it did. Performing tests to determine possible cause of death. Result from tests conducted upon subject A. Visual inspection. Black powder burns near the area suggest possible bullet. 1.2 centimeter lacerations upon the calf of the right leg appear to have been made by teeth. Will conduct tests for possible rabies. Skin dried out and flaking. Possible exposure. Test results. Radiation count 12 rads. That's very, very small. Rabies test clean. Hydrochloric gas clean. Chlorine level is 0.07, sulfuric content 0.02, phase shifting virus clean, gamma cyclotronic virus clean, force evolutionary virus 2, severe overdose. So they knew about that. Hypothesis. Based on my observations, I would hypothesize that the test subject had been killed in a severe fight of at least 2 people and 3 animals the size of dogs. What is truly astonishing is the extent of viral infection in the subject. I had read once that some pre-war scientists were conducting experiments with such a virus, but all of the research notes were destroyed. They know of it, but they don't know exactly what it does. Research into this virus had led to many interesting discoveries. The test subject has gained many of its mutations from the overdose of the virus. This would account for the enhanced muscle and bone structure. Additionally, the recessive genes, which are commonly found in humans, have been manipulated in such a way as to bring about the best possible combination. While the process by which this happens is uncertain, it does have some severe side effects. Chief among them is sterility. The test subject would have been unable to reproduce with any creature, whether clean or mutated. Other side effects include an alteration of pigment of the epidermis. The life expectancy is increased by 10%. Oh, so you're saying that they could age and die? Intellect is increased by this strain by 30%. Conclusions. Based on this information, I would extrapolate that we could simply outlive these mutants. However, based on the fact that these mutants have a super high concentration of the virus, it stands to reason that there could be some place which is creating them. As to where they could be, I cannot hazard a guess. They seem to know more about it. Maybe they just didn't know all the details of how it came about. They seem to know about the virus. Alright, well, that was interesting. Ah, this is where you modify the weapons? Hello there.
Ah, so you're the new initiate. Welcome aboard. What can I do for you?
It seems like everybody's heard of me. New initiates sound rare. So who are you and what do you do here?
I'm Paul, head of energy weapons development.
What kind of energy weapons?
Laser, plasma, you name it, I've built it. Or at least rebuilt it.
Any chance I can get one?
You would have to see Michael to be issued a weapon. He can't authorize you for one, though. For that, you would have to see Talus.
Oh, yes. I'm just interested in looking at them. Okay, thanks for the info. Bye.
Okay. We'll always be here. Hello again, Initiate Milton. What can I help you with?
Vree told me I could see a new weapon.
Yes, the latest in handheld laser technology.
He takes a small pistol from a work table and hands it to Milton.
So what kind of damage will this do to a person?
In the hands of a skilled warrior, it could cut a person in half. The beam will shear flesh faster than you can run your hand through sand.
Can I keep this one?
That one won't do you much good. It's still lacking the lenses and amplifier.
He takes the pistol back from Milton and puts it on a work table.
If you really want one, go talk to Talus or Michael.
Right, can I ask you some more questions?
Sure. What can I help you with?
Actually, I do need to get going.
Bye, Initiate.
Well, I think I've seen everything. I have to go talk to Elder Maxon. Because I did scout the northern area, found the military base. I would have thought that they would have records in that, but I guess some records didn't last. I don't know why they haven't sent their own guys. But I'm now a Brotherhood of Steel member, right? Sort of.
Okay, so if we
Kinda.
do this, yes, I think it will work.
I'm an initiate. We'll see if we survive what's to come, though. Hello again. I'd like to speak to Elder Maxon.
Sure, go on and initiate.
Hello.
What do you got?
I saw their base. It's crawling with mutants.
Finally. Well, this'll get the elders off their butts. We'll fortify the fortress and surprise those damn mutants.
You can't play defense on this one, Maxon.
So, what is your alternative?
Well, to me, I think it's obvious something needs to be done. It would be best if we attack the mutants before they attack us. We're going to need the elders on our side for this one.
Not a bad plan. Tell you what, let me go try and beat it into the elders. No guarantees, but I'll try.
Okay.
The elders have called a meeting. They wish you to meet them in the conference room right away.
Where's the conference room?
It's on this floor, the northeast corner, right behind the assembly hall.
Okay, thank you. Like behind me? Oh, the door's open here. Well, always behind the most heavily guarded door, I guess, is where the important people are. I don't know what's going to happen here.
The meeting will come to order. All elders are present and have agreed to hear out the claims of Brother Milton. We shall determine what actions will be taken. Brother Milton, tell us what you've seen to the north.
During my explorations, I found a military installation being used by mutants. It is heavily guarded and patrolled regularly.
And what did these mutants look like?
They are large humanoids. Their muscle mass is well beyond what a regular human could ever gain. There appears to be several of them guarding the gate in organized troops.
As you know, our head scribe Vri has done an autopsy on a creature very similar to what you have just described. Do you believe these are the same?
Yes, the description of the creature is nearly identical.
What threat do you assume these mutants pose?
Just as the Brotherhood has been gearing up for battle, this mutant army has been preparing for something big.
Frankly, your report has not shown us any proof that they are a threat to us. What proof can you give that they have hostile intentions?
They are gathering an army, a heavily armed army. They certainly aren't going to just parade around. They intend to use it.
So, by these actions that they are taking, it is feasible that they will eventually come here?
Not only that, it is possible that they're already on their way here. The Brotherhood is the only real opposition they could have.
What do you suggest? A preemptive strike at their military base?
Yes, I don't want them to know we're coming, though. A small team would stand a better chance of getting into the perimeter without being detected.
So be it. You shall have 3 paladins of my choosing to meet you at the military base to help you get inside. Elders, thank you for your time. Best of luck to you, Initiate.
Alright then, well, sounds like we're set. The only problem is that cathedral to the south. I'd really like to know what's going on there with that. So, they're going to send 3 paladins to help. I should go gather up my guys before going to the military base. But as I said, I'd like to know what's going on with the cathedral first. So if we're going to march up to that military base, I mean, maybe everything is there, but it's also possible that there's just something going on at the cathedral. Maybe that's where they're getting their recruits to create the mutants from. Or, I'm going the wrong way. Also, they were raiding caravans and taking people, right? So
be safe out there, Initiate Milton.
I'm thinking I should go just by myself. Hello again, Cabot. By myself. I mean, I'm well armed. I've got nothing to worry about. Let's go look at that cathedral. Because, you know, also the followers of the apocalypse were going on and on and on about what's going on at the cathedral. So before we get into a big fight up at the military base, I'd like to know what's going on there. It will take a few days. I'd like to go alone. Bringing a big group might be too conspicuous. I mean, I know I'm in power armor, right? But I'm not taking that off when I'm going up against mutants, if there's any mutants there. Through the streets of LA, or what's left of it. I think that 3 vault, connected vault, is in this area, or here. This place looks very ominous. Who are all these people? Hello?
What in the hell do you want?
Huh. Who's in charge here?
It sure as hell ain't you, punk.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck off.
Guy was rude as hell. How about you? Aren't you one of the children of the cathedral?
Hello, friend. The Master's vision has made me truly alive for the first time. May I share my wonderful story with you?
Master. I heard the mutants talk, super mutant talk about Master a long time ago. In fact, the very first one I encountered. Where might I meet this Master?
The Master looks above. The Master sits below. Watch the peace and the unity grow.
Above and below? Wait, okay, hold on.
Yes, my friend.
Who's in charge here?
You are in charge, friend. But the Master is your guide. Praise the Master. Praise the holy flame that lights our way.
You people are completely insane. This is a dangerous cult. the children of Faller's Apocalypse, what they're saying is true. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, kid. Can you tell me what this place is about?
This is the Cathedral of the Children of the Cathedral. I don't know why they say cathedral twice. We worship the Master, and we yell a lot about peace and unity. It sounds kind of dumb, but the Master's is real smart, so I guess it must be okay.
Tell me more about the Master.
I can't tell you that. The Nightkin would eat me.
The Nightkin? Is that what they call the super mutants? Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this place. It just doesn't feel right. Oh, there's screens ahead. Pray, unity, follow, unity, pray, follow, unity. It's like brainwashing. Well, I don't know who these people are. Hello.
Hello, my brother.
Oh, you're a pretty
May I be
one.
of service this glorious day?
Wait, what kind of services do you offer? Brainwashing? At a discount?
But I only meant... Oh. I have to go now.
What was that about? Wait.
Well, hello again. Are you just walking, or may I help?
You're strange. Can I ask you a few questions about the children?
Oh, I'm hardly an authority. You should see Morpheus, the High Priest. I'm sure he can help you much more than I.
Is he the Master? Okay. Well, where do I find Morpheus? Hello?
Hello, friend. Will you sing a song of praise with me? Once I was wandering blind in a land that was so unkind.
Okay, I hate to interrupt your hymn, but where might I meet the Master?
He finds you where and when you least expect it. Praise the Master, praise the Holy Flame, praise the world.
All right. These people are really strange. So, nobody blinks an eye when somebody with power armor just walks right in? Interesting. Well, they kind of look like the leaders up front. Especially her. I'll go speak to her.
Hi, I'm meditating. Did you notice? Can I help you?
Sure, you notice anything unusual around here?
Well, Father Morpheus hasn't given any sermons in such a long time. It's a pity because I so love his speeches and everybody seems to be very busy with some crusade. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to meditating.
Some crusade? He hasn't been down. Who are you?
You want to talk to Ton? Fine, but if I hear the word praise, I'll kill you.
Oh. I was really looking for someone smart enough to tell me what's really going on around this joint.
The Master wants peace, and he wants us to get it for him, so we're going to have fun. Capiche?
I see. So who is this Master?
Who the hell knows? Maybe it's just Morpheus pulling the strings. Things are good, and if this dries up, Ton goes somewhere else.
Oh. So could Morpheus be the Master? Okay, well... Oh. There's a computer, there's fusion power generator here. You know what, see what I can learn from this computer. The system seems to be stuck in a reboot status. Well, not much I can do with that, unless I really want to take it apart and restart it up, which is, yeah, because the power is internal, right? Fusion, or could be fission, I don't know. Not all computers are the same. Hello, Is this a shop?
Greetings. How can I help you? I do hope that you will take a moment to realize the significance of any future decisions you might make in regards to your soul.
To my soul? Huh. What do you have to trade?
We have all sorts of special items to remember your trip to the cathedral. These memories can't be bought cheaply, you understand.
Oh, yes, because the spiritual significance of the Master. Okay, thanks. Oh, a flower. So much spiritual power. Has so much meaning to me. Scout handbook. Probably cheaper than buying it at that store. In the hub. Well, I mean, I have all these things, right? Don't need anything else. Yeah, I don't see anything. A flower? I mean, you know, there's nothing here. Anything else you can tell me?
Yes?
Where can I get one of those fancy robes of yours?
Only trusted members of the cathedral are allowed to wear the holy purple.
Guess that answers my question, thanks. Holy purple. Well, I'm not taking my power armor off unless I have to. Well, everybody seems to be pretty chill down on this floor. A little out of it. This one's locked. Right then. What's in this door? Oh, another robed idiot.
My quarters are not open to those who have not been consecrated. I must ask you to leave at once.
I just want to speak with the man in charge.
You should speak to Father Morpheus. He is in the tower, but it is unlikely that the Nightkin will allow you to pass.
Well, the Nightkin won't allow me to pass. Could you persuade the Nightkin to let me pass?
A reasonable request. Take this symbol.
Okay.
Show it to the Nightkin when you wish to pass.
Oh, some kind of badge. A badge in the shape of the Children of the Cathedral symbol. On one side I'll notice bumps and indentations, almost remind me of a key. Oh. Wait, I wonder if that opens the door that's locked. He did say Morpheus is in the tower, so... I assume he's upstairs. Oh, wow. Like I would not take these things. Super Stimpak. Psycho. I don't know. If the Master is here and that's Morpheus, he's got to die. But if we destroy the military base, wouldn't that stop them from making any more mutants? I think cutting the head off the enemy is, you know, what they say, cut the head off the snake. That would be best. Who are you?
What is your problem, asshole? Maybe I put you to sleep, shithead.
Okay. Are you a doctor? Hi, just want to ask a few questions.
I am not a library. You go outside for answers. Get out now.
I've heard people project a lot of their shortcomings, and I guess this one just did that. Okay, let's try this door. Oh, it unlocked it. Alright, show this to any Nightkin, so super mutants. close the door behind me. I don't really want to go back out there unless I have to. So he's up the stairs, is he? Can I go over here? There's a door over here. This one's locked. Let's see if this opens up. Does nothing. Right, well, maybe there's a key upstairs then. Huh. Oh, these are like rooms. What is that? It's like invisible. Are you wearing a stealth boy? What are you?
Leave me or die!
Huh. Could you direct me to the man in charge?
Do you not listen? It is unwise to ignore the Nightkin.
I'm sorry, have a good day. Ooh. He's up in the tower, but could that be here? There's a robed idiot in here. Hello?
Didn't we just meet? Have you come to kill me? I know fathers aren't supposed to hug their sons, but I love you, Dad. Master, was this what I was supposed to become, Master?
I think this one's lost his mind. There's just everybody's crazy here. Oh, another one of those Nightkin, I guess they're called.
Go away!
Yeah, I don't need to talk to those. Very threatening. Let's go upstairs then. I don't know how many floors there are. Oh, more Nightkin in this room. Oh, there's one right next to me out here. What's in this? Books. You know what? I could take Dean's Electronics. Oh, am I at my maximum capacity? Huh. Let's see, let's get rid of what I don't need. Yeah, it's because I picked these up and I haven't been able to sell them yet. That's fine. Not a big deal. Nothing here. Okay then, that just leaves the top floor. Nightkin. They're all over the place. Well, this doesn't get any higher than this, so maybe through this door. Are you Morpheus?
I don't remember inviting anyone to my room, and yet I have a visitor. Why?
I'm Milton. What's your name?
I ask the questions, not you. Now, tell me what you are doing here.
Oh, well, I'm a lost soul. Can you help me?
I suspect you are a spy sent by the followers.
What?
I may be wrong, but I do not take chances. You must be eliminated.
Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't hurt. But this will hurt you. Morpheus, take this. Wow. I assume Nightkin are all going to come and attack now. You know what? Get them to come after me.
We are the future and your history!
You're the future, are you? Oh! I actually felt that. You guys can't even breed. take this in the head. Wow. I hit him good. Still standing though. Take this. Wow. They melt just like the others. Even though they're partially invisible.
Your betters. Now pay the price.
Take this in the eyes. Right, let that next one come to me. You can take this in the eyes. Blind you. You survive this. And you didn't. Dead. Ha ha ha. Take stim packs. What about Morpheus? You know what? I could really use a robe. I hope the robe didn't melt. Ugh. Well, there's a robe, all right. If I just shake everything off, that's the goo that's inside of it. Oh, he has a different badge. Maybe that would open up the door downstairs. Okay, I think mine is red. Let's take both. And definitely one of those. And I need the robe, though. I've got things here. I don't really think I need a stealth boy. Still at capacity. Take this. There. Well, until I get downstairs, I'm not going to don the robes. Because there's more nightkin on the stairs going down. Wait, let's see what this one dropped. Get a little tired of picking up things out of their goo. Yeah, they have stealth boys, alright. It's on this computer. System seems to have locked up. Let's see if we can't do anything. It'd be great to get some information off a computer about these guys. Monitor flickers, nothing. Electronic lockpick. Don't I have that? If I don't, I'll pick that one up. I thought I did. Yeah, I do. Right here. Alright. The one I had was red, so I guess black is Morpheus's personal key. So, if I just killed the Master, it'd be great. See, it's a problem. Not that great at lockpicking. Right, so... Okay, got the lock. I really need to improve my lockpicking skills. Power Fist and Tesla armor. Well, Power Fist doesn't really do much for me. I can't carry much else. Science. That seems to be it for this floor. Bunch of gooified bad guys here. Right, what's downstairs then? Alright, mutants, I've come to clear you out. Floor by floor.
What?
That really doesn't get old, truth be told. I can hear him stomping. There you are. Ah, didn't hurt at all. Take this in the eyes. If I can hit... Ah, that... I didn't feel it. Oh, I felt it. It just didn't hurt. This armor is unbelievable. One-man army. This gun and the armor. Well, they did say that there was stuff above and below. I don't know if that's metaphorically speaking, but oh, okay, I can use both of these. Don't really have time to look through it now. So I've gotten really good at survival. Probably teach Ian a thing or two now. Or close to it. These magazines really help. ammunition, which I don't need unless it's... See, okay, so... Electronics. And there's another door here. Let's go downstairs. Right. There's Nightkin in both of these doors. Then there was a robed guy in the other one. And then just the main floor.
I said go away. You die now.
Yeah, we can't let these things live.
Ah, miserable human. You have blinded me.
Time to die.
Ah, I felt that. I don't feel, their cannons hit me, or hurt me, but I felt this punch. Alright, that might be the last mutant in this whole place. You foolish man, you. Right, take this. Oh. And this. Oh, he has robes too. And a ripper. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else from them. So, just to be sure, because I think I've probably finished them off, there's some other robed idiots around here, but, you know, if their leader's dead and we go take out the military base, what does it matter? What was it gonna do? Oh yeah, the black one. Please open. Really? Locked. Oh. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay, it worked this time. What's in this bookcase? Flower. Beautiful flower. You know what? Now it might be time to put on the robes. I don't really want to lose my power armor. Or take it off, not losing it. But they didn't seem to even notice, right? And if there's nothing in the basement... hide this weapon. If there's nothing in the basement, there's nothing in the basement. Because there's a stairs down. And there's a Nightkin here. Hey. Alright then. Well, let's see what's down below. Well, we are really nearing the end of the story. All that's left is the Master and the Mariposa military base, and of course the epilogue. If all works out, that should be one episode, or I might put the epilogue into its own. I was hoping to deal with the Master in this one, but as you can see, it's quite long for one of these AI voiceover types. If anyone noticed, the voice of Morpheus was the same voice actor for John Irenicus from Baldur's Gate, or Baldur's Gate 2. I guess he did these kinds of things back in the late 90s. I also believe he was in a Star Trek episode or two. I'm thinking he was one of the Cardassians from Deep Space Nine, but this is just going from memory, as I haven't looked him up. I know he was also a voice actor in Baldur's Gate, The Siege of Dragonspear. That was back in 2016, and he was kind of reprising his role as John Irenicus, but this was supposedly before you ever met him. And he sounded pretty darn old by then, not what his voice was like back in the 90s. Okay, so I just looked him up. David Warner did play 3 different characters in Star Trek. He was in Star Trek 5 and 6, the movies, and he did play as a Cardassian, not Cardassian, But it was in Star Trek The Next Generation, if you remember, that well-remembered episode where Jean-Luc Picard was a prisoner being interrogated and refused to say that there were 5 lights when in fact there were only 4. David Warner died back in 2022 at age 80 due to cancer. Rest in peace, my friend. Well, saying this all here beats what I would have done for a bit of fun, where I would have put up a text saying John Irenicus with a question mark at the end while Morpheus was speaking. I didn't want to take people out of the immersion, and I've had a few people write that to me over the years from things I've done. That milk drinker part in Skyrim comes to mind there. After Fallout is done, remember I am reverting to just the other current 2 Let's Roleplays I have to lighten up the work. I'd love to do a Fallout 2, but I am most likely stopping after Skyrim is completed.